As you can tell by the title, this is going to be a cooking video. So here we are, and I'm going to be making pork chops. And this is a recipe that I saw a friend of mine make, and I got inspired by it. It's a little bit different than what she made it, but I'm going to go and make it. Don't mind my hair or anything like that. So yeah. What I have here on my stove is the pan that I'm actually going to fry the pork chops in. So the first thing that you're going to need, of course, is your pork chops, which I actually have right here inside my sink. They were thawing out inside some hot water. The next thing that I'm going to do is I have some onions right here. If you guys can see that. Actually, on top of the onions, I do have pepper, salt, and garlic powder. You can use fresh garlic or you can use garlic powder. What my friend did is she kind of put them in, like, just put the stuff on top and just kind of, you know, marinated the, coated the onions with it, I'm sorry. And next I'm going to take just some regular oil. You can use any kind of oil. I'm using canola oil. And you just want to put that inside your pan. You want to, I don't know exact measurements, but you want to put a good amount in so that you can coat the bottom of your pan that you're using. And you want to let that kind of heat up a little bit. While that's heating up, I'm going to show you what I put on top of the onions. This is what I put on top of the onions. Garlic powder. You can use fresh garlic, chop it up, mince it, and just put it in and fry and saute it with the onions. But I prefer to use the powder because it's kind of, you know, it makes it in. Black pepper. And just regular salt. You can use sea salt, whatever you prefer. So my oil is kind of a little bit hot. I have it on high heat. You can put it on high or low. And what you want to do is you want to kind of get the onion to be kind of small. You don't want them too thick, but you don't want them too small either because you want to notice it. You want to notice them, but you don't want to notice them, if that makes any sense. So just put it in your onion. Put all of it in. Like I said, you want to kind of saute them a little bit. So just get them like a brown. You don't want to get them too brown. But you want to kind of get them like a caramelized color. This would also make a great Valentine's Day dinner. If you want to make it for Valentine's Day, this would make a great Valentine's Day dinner. You could also just make it just for the fun of it. You know, whatever you feel that you want to do. The next thing that I'm going to add to this is comino. You can use ground comino or fresh comino. I actually have some fresh comino right here, which is just, you know, brown. If you don't know what comino is, just look it up. You can find it. Just sprinkle a little bit of that inside your pan. You can chop it up, you can mince it, whatever you want to do, or you can just throw it in like I do. And you just want to mix that in with your onions. Make sure all of your onions get that comino flavor. I'm going to add a little bit more oil to my pan. Because as I said, you want these onions to kind of caramelize a little bit. Okay, so while these are kind of caramelizing, another thing that I want to tell you guys is that you can make just about anything with